everybody. It's my proud privilege to be amongst all of you today. And I think the speakers earlier in the morning have really shared some of the brilliant insights on the off-ground or on-ground shoppers' insight. Mr. Malhotra shared about the online or the television or the virtual insights about the shoppers, getting attracted to a certain marketing part that they are playing in. What I'm going to share with you is something on the consumer's insight and how the consumer insights and the brand insights play upon the consumer's mind and the customer's mind and how they create or help create a sweet spot. So we move with the consumer's insight, we share some of the brand insight, how that model works across, and then we define what is that sweet spot that can be created for the brands in order to achieve that leverage, that edge with respect to their competitors. And I will finally share a case study with that respect in mind. All of us are professionals in the field of marketing, and we have seen that the consumers are buying emotionally and they are justifying it rationally. At every point, we see that even if it's an impulse purchase, it's an emotional buy, and then we keep on justifying that it has calories or it is health conscious food. And in cases wherein it's as big a purchase as car, it's an emotional decision that you take, but you justify it rationally with features. So over a period of time, the analysis which goes in the consumer's domain is that the emotional motives play a very important influence in the domain of decision making. And those are the emotional motives that most of the times help the consumer take the decision, and the rationality then comes in at the backside. So what are the emotional motives? Aspirational motives, exclusivity that the consumer is looking forward for, trust and belongingness in the brand that he is looking forward for, and the subconscious choice that he is making. Therefore, the emotional benefits get clubbed together, and then the consumers get into the purchase or the buying domain. But let's face it, these are very, very subtle, and they are very, very subconsciously playing upon the consumer's mindset. In the domain of rationality, the consumer is primarily looking at the best deal. So what is that best offer that I have in the domain of getting the product? What is the best feature that I am getting in that domain? What is the comparison? How is my brand or the brand that I'm choosing for is better than the one that is in the category? And what is that is exclusive or differentiated in that product is in that rationality domain. Therefore, the consumer is most of the time asking in the rational domain, what's in it for me? And those are the emotional and the rational things which consumer is most of the times working in the domain of purchase or shopping. In the domain of, therefore, brand experience, a complete brand experience is only possible when it is supported well with an emotional choice and an emotional decision coupled with a rational decision. So the consumer is born to buy. The emotional motives are part of being a community feeling, differential treatment, exclusivity, aspiration, and the rational motives are deals, privileges, freebies, comforts, and convenience.